It was an interesting weekend in the world of sports, leaving a lot of fans stressed and on the edge of their seats. It's weekends like these that have you wondering why you torture yourself every Sunday watching your favorite team play. Welcome back to Penn State Sports Night. I'm Jenna Wissman, joined by Sophia, Monteforte, and we are here to bring you this week's sports update. Sunday scaries were very real after number 6 ranked Penn State football suffered their first loss of the season and dropped 3 spots in the AP polls. The Nittany Lions lost to then 4th-ranked Ohio State by a score of 20-13 in front of a record-breaking crowd of over 111,000 in Beaver Stadium. Penn State started the game off strong, going up 10-0 in the first quarter after an early field goal. It almost looked as if this might be the year that the Nittany Lions finally get past Ohio State, but the Buckeyes answered with a touchdown of their own to set the tone for the remainder of the game. Penn State went on to score just one more field goal in the remaining 3 quarters. Drew Aller went 12 for 20, and Penn State's defense racked up 3 sacks and a pick 6. Penalties by refs and poor play calling left fans frustrated as head coach James Franklin moves to 3-17 against top 10 teams in his career. Penn State moves to 7-1 on the season and welcomes Washington on Saturday for the official whiteout game at 8 p.m., where they'll look to keep their college football playoff hopes alive.
The Eagles beat the Jaguars 28-23 in what turned out to be a close game yesterday afternoon. What made this game so attractive to fans and social media was Saquon Barkley's backwards hurdle over a Jaguars defender to secure a first down on the play. Barkley stunned the crowd with this trick, and Eagles head coach Nick Sirianni said it's the best play he's ever seen. Barkley has seriously made his mark in Philadelphia, proving week after week that all he needed was a little Kelly Green. However, it wasn't all about the Eagles. The Jaguars were the definition of a second-half team in this game, facing a 16-0 deficit heading into the third quarter. Trevor Lawrence broke through with 5 minutes to go in the third when he took it to the house himself to put the Jags on the board. Jacksonville tacked on 16 more points before the end of the game, but the spirited effort wasn't enough to defeat the Eagles. This win was a true team effort for Philadelphia. Devontae Smith secured the game in the fourth quarter with a one-handed catch in the end zone for a touchdown. The Eagles left Lincoln Financial Field 6-2 on the season and second place in the NFC East.
Pennsylvania sports teams seem to be a hot topic right now. The Philadelphia 76ers have had a rough start to the season with a record of 1-4. 76ers center Joel Embiid has been involved in a number of recent controversies surrounding the team and missing time due to injury. NBA fans know all about Embiid's history. He missed the entire preseason and will now miss his 5th straight game due to a left knee injury. In an interview on Friday, Embiid responded to the recent criticism when asked, saying, quote, "From what I can tell you, I've broken my face twice. I've came back early with the risk of losing my vision. I've done way too much for this city, putting myself at risk." Public comments made about Embiid's health by head coach Nick Nurse and president of basketball operations Daryl Morey got the Sixers fined $100,000. Embiid also got into an altercation on Saturday night with Philadelphia Inquirer's Marcus Hayes in the Sixers locker room after he wrote a piece that mentioned Joel Embiid's son and late brother. Embiid and Hayes went back and forth for about a minute before Embiid shoved Hayes, causing the chief of public relations to intervene. The NBA is now investigating the incident, with some people believing he could be suspended.
After just a year with the Yankees, Juan Soto has requested to opt out of his contract and join free agency. The 26-year-old right fielder has made a reputation for himself in the Bronx, earning a career high of 41 home runs this season. He was a vital part of the Yankees' success in the postseason, which led to their appearance in the World Series. However, their loss to the Dodgers struck a nerve in Soto. The next day, he announced his entrance into free agency and has been very vague with sources about his intentions of a second year in the Pinstripes. Soto and his agent have made it clear that he is open to all 30 MLB teams and wants to play for a winner. Money will be a big deciding factor in what city Soto will play in next year. Will he move to the other side of the subway and become a Met, or will he leave New York behind completely? Only time will tell. But Jenna, now, that was all last week, and I'm really wondering, what is getting you excited about sports this week?
What's getting me excited has to be the Penn State whiteout game on Saturday. The team has a chance to show us what they're about, so I'm really excited for that.
I agree with you. I can't think of anything else that I could be looking forward to, especially for that redemption after Ohio State this past weekend.
Yeah.
That's all we have for you on tonight's sports update. For Jenna Wissman, I am Sophia Monteforte. Thank you for watching Penn State Sports Night, and we will see you next week.
Hey everybody, thank you for tuning into this edition of Penn State Sports Night. We hope you liked that segment.
And we're sure there's other Penn State Sports Night segments that you are going to love as well. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content.
And check us out on social media for updates and behind-the-scenes clips and pics. Follow us on Twitter at PSSN TV and on Instagram at PSU Sports Night to keep up with all the action.
For all of us here at the Belisari Media Center, we are
Penn State Sports Night.